Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Today guys, of course, we're checking out the newest episode of WandaVision. This is episode 7. I really like this title, Breaking the Fourth Wall. Now, before I continue, obviously as you can tell, I am not in my house. I'm on vacation right now. I'm away. I'm out of town, out of state actually. And yeah, but the show, as they say, must go on. Breaking the Fourth Wall. So, obviously with the sitcom things, there have been sitcoms throughout the years that have broken the fourth wall in many different ways. Sometimes very uniquely, they find a way to break the fourth wall. And with last week's episode, I am so curious about what's going to happen. I mean, each week, it's insane pretty much for the most part on this show. But the end of the episode, we had Wanda extending the barrier. And it kept on expanding up to the credits. So how far did she actually expand this reality? And what was so crazy too about last week's episode is that Vision lied to Wanda about being on Neighborhood Watch or whatever, and going closer and closer to the edge of Westview, of this reality that she's built, and was noticing someone trying to hang something, and it kept doing the same motion, like hang up some clothing, tear rolling down. And then as he got further out, there was kids and like houses dressed up for Halloween, but they weren't moving, they were frozen. And all of a sudden, she expands it out because Vision actually broke through. Shut up, computer. Vision broke through the barrier and started to die. It was really crazy. And then on top of that, we have a recast of Pietro. We have Evan Peters show up. A lot of questions about how his involvement and how he got there, what's going on with that, and his involvement of everything, because he was like questioning and like saying certain things that is breaking the fourth wall in terms of, well, you know, I show up because I'm the crazy uncle and, you know, I'm here to cause issues and all that. Like, he was just referencing stuff that is the reason why a character like this would show up in a sitcom. It's really bizarre. And then he's like, where all these kids come from? Because Vision had even brought that up earlier in the show, saying, where are all the kids? Why are there no kids? All of a sudden, there's a ton of kids during the Halloween episode. So, a lot of layers being broken on terms of, like, just everything. And then asking how she did it. She doesn't know how she did it. So, I'm not really sure. A lot of theories about what's going on with Monica and with, is his name Hayward? The guy who's running Sword. Who is he really? Is he somebody else that we're not really sure of? I'm not really sure, but there's a lot of cool things being discussed on this. So, yeah, I'm going to stop running now. Let's get into it now, guys, and see this newest episode of WandaVision, because I'm loving the hell out of the show, and so many people are as well. So let's dive into it and see what they show us. Let's go. No vision. Whoa. Yeah, something's messed up. Why is everything changing like that? I think it's getting too complicated for her to handle. Let's say, where's the vision thing at? Created by WandaVision. That's pretty good.
We launched today.
Yes, sir.
Launched what? The letterbox. The circus.
I put in for the bearded lady, but this alabaster complexion wasn't pulling.
You don't remember me from last night?
He remembers.
We locked eyes.
He remembers.
Unspoken.
Uncle P said that thing about re-killing Dad.
Don't believe anything that man said. Your uncle. I have no answers. I have zero
At all.
Vision is made of vibranium. They literally inherited tough skin.
That's a good point.
Codename Cataract.
Everyone's been talking about this. It's about Vision.
Hayward wasn't decommissioning Vision. He was trying to bring him back online.
Well, that's fancy. This is silly. What? Hey.
Part of me secretly wanted a guest spot on the show, but seriously, that sucked.
What is your name? Your real name?
Darcy Lewis.
She can't control it. Everything's just going crazy because she shouldn't have extended, the barrier.
Do you think maybe this is what you deserve?
Who's talking?
What?
What?
Ask
Whoa.
your doctor about Nexus.
Doctor.
A unique side effects include feeling your feelings, confronting your truth, seizing your destiny, and possibly more depression.
Possibly
You
more.
should not take Nexus unless
You're quiet, Agnes.
You're quiet.
On the inside.
Oh?
It's our last shot, Jimmy.
Is it? You have 2 more episodes after this. You might have more. Oh. Whoa. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. That's crazy. And that's what she's seeing right now.
I think that Wanda is creating these impediments to stop me returning home. I'm not amused.
This is good.
Yeah, great. Just get out of my house.
Hayward was trying to bring him
Don't talk to me about that. I don't want to hear about it. It's wrong.
Oh shit.
He's gonna burn Westview to the ground just to get what he wants. Don't let him make you the villain.
Yeah.
Poor Wanda's been through enough. This doesn't concern me.
Why is she interfering?
But along there.
Oh, come on.
They're about to start. Kids, okay? Oh my gosh.
Kids?
Boys?
My god.
I didn't think you were the only magical girl in town.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
The name's Agatha Harkness.
Dude.
Lovely to finally meet you, dear.
Dude. Oh my gosh. Wow. I like the song.
And I killed Sparky, too.
Oh, that's messed up.
Snoopers gonna snoop.
Yep. Agatha Harkness, the theory is confirmed. They finally did it. People have been patiently waiting. And I think when they premiered WandaVision, because they, of course, premiered with the first 2 episodes, I believe even after those first 2 episodes, people started to theorize on who Agnes was. And Agatha was, like, I think, the top theory amongst a lot of people saying, who is she? They were really hinting at it in this episode, too, leading up to the reveal, because she took the sun's way at the right time. And then when she intervenes with Monica, who got through the barrier, got through it because of her abilities now, because Wanda gave them to her, with a mix of throwing her through the barrier and everything, and her being in the barrier, like just a whole bunch of mess. So Wanda created her powers, essentially. Monica was talking to Wanda and was about to almost break through, kind of to explain, I'm not the rest of S.W.O.R.D. trying to take you down. I'm trying to figure out a better solution here. And of course, Agatha, intervenes. Interesting. And there's a reason why, because I think Agatha wants this to be a thing, and Monica's trying to break it, or at least trying to get through to Wanda, because Wanda created it because of the loss of Vision and everything that happened in the events of Infinity War and Endgame. So for Agatha, no. I've been here the whole time, and with that thing, it was Agatha All Along, or whatever, Agatha All Along, that song, very catchy, but it showed all these different things she was part of. Like, you didn't see exactly what she looks like. I'm guessing they're holding that off until her official look, because we saw her come down and then the change up to when she first appears. And so, very smart on that, and to kind of show that and to hide that, and then for her in the different episodes in kind of a different angle, seeing what she was doing, seeing how she's manipulating everything. She killed the dog, and she laughed because she's evil. So, very well done. Now, Darcy, of course, was transformed and put into the barrier itself within Westview, because she extended it out in the last episode. I like how they kind of just bypassed that. Sorry if you're hearing the fans on my computer. I'm hearing it. It's pretty loud, but try not to let it distract me as much as I can here. I like how Vision quickly altered her mind because, or basically got into her mind to get out of, the circus act that she's a part of now. And so she's able to answer some questions, but not so much. Like, well, who's Pietro? Well, there's like, I don't know. But then, I like how it didn't, cover all of the base. It just goes back to him going, so I died? He's like, yeah, you said she killed you. But it was to save half the universe. And then, unfortunately, the bad guy, Thanos, still undid time and killed himself. Or killed him, himself. And killed you himself. Blah, can't fucking talk. Can't talk. But yeah, so Vision, I'm so happy they kept that in. He remembered seeing her before he started to die. He remembers, locking eyes with her. So he knew something was up. So now he has an idea. And I thought it was so funny how Wanda was having all of these things, blocking their way to get there. And, of course, Vision just flies away. But we don't see the continuation of that because we have a big thing to get to. Agnes is Agatha. I like her little layer thing, too, under her house. I like how Vision and Wanda was pretty much separated the whole episode because of the events of the last episode. It wasn't like she got to the Modern Family-esque part, because this is clearly a homage to Modern Family. Is that their show name? Anyways, I didn't watch much of it. But everybody was freaking out, oh my god, they're doing Modern Family. Because the marketing, you can just tell they were covering certain sitcoms. This was one of them, and but I like how instead of before where it's just her and Vision going through the eras, in this she's woke up by herself. He's not there, and she touches over. He's not there, and he's not just magically back in the house and now in this Modern Family-esque sitcom with her. He's separated, talking to Darcy, trying to figure out all this information. Now, what's Agatha's role in this? Why is she there? It seemed like she popped up. It seems like she found, she, I guess, sensed this, because Wanda had already, unless they prove this wrong, it seemed that Wanda had already created this reality, and then she shows up early on. So it looks like she magically got in and was able to blend in and make it to seem that Wanda just, it's fine. Agnes is here. Not Agatha. Agnes is here. The conversation I was mentioning earlier about Monica and Wanda was really, really interesting. Because she is just you need to get out of here. And she's making her float in the air. And then she lands on the ground and she's like, superhero landing. The glowy eyes. It's cool how she was looking at everything when she got through. The hex, as they're calling it. It's just... it's just a lot, man. And seeing, too, because she had expanded it out so much further, the barrier of her reality that she's built. I like how everything in her house was, morphing. The kids were playing games and the controllers changed, then it changed the joystick, then it changed the Uno cards. And she's pouring milk. She pulls milk out of the fridge. She sets it down, then it's something else. And then when she pours it and sets it down in the milk, and the cereal, puts the milk down, it's something else again. Then her whole house is morphing and changing and shit. And I like how in this, since we're breaking the fourth wall, she's able to talk openly about how everything's not being fixed properly. Everything's changing and I can't fix it to where I want it to be. Because she's like, I'm in this era, I'm covering this time period, and my furniture and stuff in my house is morphing into things it's not supposed to. Because that was a modern age TV, and then it reverted back to something else, so she had to fix it. Same thing with a chair. I think it was interesting how they were doing that. My gosh. There's a lot in this to kind of talk about because she can't control it anymore. It's become too much because now it's even more of a size of a town in this reality she's trying to keep. But people have been just talking about this for a bit, even before it's officially now that Agnes is Agatha, that maybe Agatha, if this is truly who Agnes is also a part of it, because in the last episode, if I remember correctly, Wanda had said that she's not really sure how she did it. So maybe Agatha actually helped in some way that she wasn't aware of. Also, too, a lot of people, it was Vision that brought it up to Darcy about who is Pietro. A lot of people are talking about it's Mephisto. I'm not sure what the other theories are at the moment, because my thing is I'm thinking of what my theories are. I'm hearing from others in terms of in the comments of the videos, but like I'm not like trying to search out a lot of different theories because I kind of like being surprised, but this one was just so overwhelming in terms of Agnes that it was just clear as day. This has to be Agatha, or it's going to be a major twist, because so many people are already expecting it to be Agatha, so I'm glad that they've confirmed it. And there's been some articles written, and I kind of want to touch on this briefly, because I really enjoyed the episode, as you can talk. It's clear, because it's a lot. My brain is just racing with all this like stuff. Like, wow, this episode. A lot of people talking about Hayward, whatever his name is, the guy leading SWORD. People are saying, is this some sort of version of Ultron or something? I don't know. But there's been a couple articles I want to get to real quick before I end the video. Is that there's been a couple articles written over the past couple weeks about how they feel WandaVision should have just been released as a one thing, like just release all the episodes at once, or release it as one big thing to watch. I feel that would really hurt the show. It would hurt WandaVision, because the week to week it's building anticipation. Disney Plus, from what I hear, when this episode launched, Disney Plus crashed because so many people were trying to watch the episode. And for people to say, no, they should have released all the episodes at once, they should not have been doing week to week, are ridiculous, because this is building the anticipation. This is building the hype. People are invested. More people are getting interested. There are more and more people that are getting into WandaVision because they're hearing everybody talk about it right now. So if it was released all at once, nobody would be talking about WandaVision in a week and a half. If they would released all the episodes back when they first started premiering the show in January, if they would have released all the episodes at once, about a week and a half, 2 weeks later, nobody would be talking about WandaVision anymore. Week to week is helping this show. And The Mandalorian, same thing. So yes, week to week, I mean, I hate it because I want to see, I want to know, but at the same time, it's building the hype, and it gets me more and more excited each week to know there's a new episode coming, because I get excited because I freaking love this show. So yeah, give it to me. But week to week, it's a better option because it builds more anticipation and hype. I mean, look, Disney Plus crashed for a bit. It was crashing for a lot of people because so many people were trying to jump on and watch it as soon as it dropped. That shows you how powerful this show is, and that's a good thing. They release it all at once. Nobody would care after a week and a half. Nobody would care anymore. People have moved on because they've talked about everything. And there's no build-up and anticipation and speculation. Because literally, you sit, because so many people are watching in one sitting, that all these different theories and people talking and discussing and having conversations and doing videos and posting on social media, there wouldn't be any of that, or not to the amount, because so many people would have already binged all of it, that there's no build-up, there's no anticipation, there's no like, who is this person? Who is this person really? Are they hiding something? Like, a lot of that would be gone because everyone pretty much would have watched it. So anyways, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Whatever thoughts you have, leave in the comment section below, guys. Talk to you guys soon.